Stat Baby, along with your hosts, Cam and Mase. So how we feeling today?
What up, boy? How you? You
Yeah,
good?
I'm
good.
Great.
Good.
I'm doing great. I can't complain.
Good.
That is good. Well, you know who's not feeling so great? Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is still on the hunt. People are saying he could be traded on draft night, but it's still uncertain. How do we feel about this?
How you feel, Cam?
You boy giving it to me. How you feel?
I just need to know how you feel about it, because you know how I feel about it.
I think it's fucked up. It's fucked up. Yo, listen, man. That guy is just trying to get on the team and get paid what he's supposed to get paid because he don't have an agent. You fucking, you know what I mean? This nigga crazy. He don't got no agent, so now niggas is almost like crucifying him because he wants to do business on his own terms. But I get it from the team's point of view. They're like, we're gonna cut agents out all the way if a player's too good. But that ass is fucked up. The more how I feel about it, I think it's fucked up that all these people got signed already. Niggas signed the Giants quarterback. Niggas signed. Listen,
they signed the masseuse.
He got signed last year. Nigga, that's the whole. This is the reason this whole fucking shit is going on. They gave that nigga $250 and he was out for a whole year. Lamar Jackson's a
Camera, look at me for a moment.
Oh, fuck it, man. Go ahead.
For those that do not know, a couple of weeks prior, I was telling Cameron that, you know what, this is a bad idea. And I knew it was a bad idea. Lamar Jackson calls himself getting his buddy to be his agent, somebody he had business with. And to make a long story short, I told you this wasn't going to work. You was there for that.
You did.
I told you I'm never wrong. I'm actually never wrong.
I don't remember all that. Man.
You know what? Roll the tape. Roll the tape. Let me get my glasses for this. Can y'all bring my gaffle? I think he should get an agent. I mean, thinking about it, because it turned into a thing where if he doesn't show up with the right people, he's not getting a deal. This is what happens when you don't listen. Back to you, Cam.
Whatever. The whole point is this.
Objective.
On your Uncle Tom, man. This
Objective.
Fucked up, my nigga. Nigga trying to pave the way for athletes. Let me ask you this, Stat Baby. I need to talk to somebody reasonable, man. Let me ask you this, and just be straight up.
Yeah.
You judging this. You right now.
Let me keep my glasses.
This is just. I'm leaving this on you.
Okay.
Yes.
Be honest.
Okay.
How do you feel? You're a female basketball player, or whatever.
Okay.
But I'm putting you in the scenario.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could go negotiate $100 million deal on your own because you're smart enough to do it, but because they don't want to talk to you directly and they want to talk to a second, basically a middleman who they're used to dealing with, and you got to give him 10, 15, possibly 20% of the $1 million you would make. How would you feel about it? Would you be like, well, this is the process, fuck it, I just got to hire an agent and give him the 20%, or you'd be like, well, I'm a college graduate. I can go in here and talk. I know this is my major. I'm going in here and talk.
Right.
Why wouldn't they talk to me if I can do the same thing he does?
Right.
That's the argument. What do you feel? What's your opinion?
I don't know. It's like if I know I could do it, I got to believe in myself and take it all the way through. So at that point, in Lamar's case, he's already this far, keep going. But at the same time, I get what you're saying.
He went Kaepernick. I told you he was going to go Kaepernick.
But these...
I told you it was going to be a Kaepernick result. Now, in the future, he might get the deal, and I pray, Lamar, you get the deal you want. I'm just having
You acting like he ain't going to be out the league. It ain't no Kaepernick shit.
Yeah.
It's just that he's not going to get the money he deserves to get. It's not like he's not going to be out the league.
Now he's asking to be traded. I saw that today. He's asking to be traded.
So what's your answer?
What's your answer?
My realistic answer, I would get an agent, but
go with the green now.
My heart, I wouldn't want to just because I've came this far.
If you agree with me, just say you fucking agree with me. So I don't give a fuck.
See her wearing green.
I don't give a fuck. Y'all go hang out with each other. They'll be best friends and shit. Don't let niggas take y'all 20%. I don't give a fuck. Y'all on a different type of time, man. I don't care where your heart at.
That's what I'm like. I see both
Lamar,
sides.
We wish you the best.
Yeah.
Yo, fuck that, Lamar. Keep going. You're a valuable asset, man.
You're playing great. At least you're playing great.
Yes. Okay, so speaking of...
He ain't even play the end of the season, my nigga.
Speaking of QBs on the hunt, so is Cam Newton. He released a video and he said, there ain't 32 guys that's better than me, but I also know that I could also be a backup and I'm willing to be a backup. He listed a few people he would be a backup for, such as Tua, Jalen Hurts, and Bryce Young. What are your thoughts?
I feel like he left out so many people. What does
There's
he
more
mean?
people. There's just a couple.
Oh, so when he says he's ready to back up, that's his job at this point.
To be backup.
I'm a realist. I'm a realistic guy. I don't think he's a starter at this point in the league anymore. What do you think, Cam? You want to disagree with me?
Is he good enough to start? I think it's a team or two, maybe three. He's good enough to start. Will he start? No, he's not going to start anymore. So he's going to have to be a backup. The problem with him being a backup is almost like Carmelo Anthony when Carmelo Anthony had to be a backup. It isn't about them not wanting to be backups. It's more about the teams and the coaches having so much respect for them, saying, yo, we don't want to make you the 11th man on the team like you, Carmelo Anthony, or you're, Cam Newton. That's what they're talking about. They were saying is Cam Newton personality too big to be a backup. That's the real question. Room. It's one thing saying it, like, I don't mind being a backup, but then you get there and be like, oh, nah, this that bullshit.
Somebody start underplaying, and now you're like, wait a minute, I should be in the game.
Yeah, now niggas is violating, my nigga. Yeah. Some niggas is built for that, some niggas ain't. Thinking about homeboy.
It's like AI, he wasn't built for it.
Yeah, everybody not built for it now. Yeah. Now check this out. Look at what's my nigga out there in Seattle right now?
Which one?
The quarterback, he took Russell Wilson's spot this year. Oh man, I can't think of it.
He's not good. He's not good.
He bugging. He just got to renew this contract.
Geno.
Yeah, Geno Smith. Geno Smith, nigga was missing for 7 years.
Yeah, that's what I remember when I heard his name in my mind. Geno Smith.
Yeah, Geno Smith. So basically, he been missing for years. He just came and did 1 year deal with Seattle. And I just think he signed for some real good money. You can revamp yourself sometime. And Cam Newton, I'm not saying he's a spring chicken. He's like 33. You only got a couple years to do it. But football, anybody could go down anytime. Look at Purdy. We ain't no Purdy at the beginning of last season. Yeah. Now everybody talking about, we got Purdy.
Right.
Yeah. Nobody fucking was thinking about Purdy, my nigga. So I'm happy for Cam. Can he really do it? I hope he can, because some people will be like, nigga, I can back up. It's all good. It's part of the job. And get there and be like, oh, I'm not no sucker. The first nigga to go to Cam and be like, yo, pass me your water.
Yeah.
Like,
he's too eclectic to be a backup.
Yeah, like once the Cam will hear the wrong shit and be like, yo, what you mean pass you the Gatorade? Yeah. Oh, nah, you think because I'm second string, then I'm going to go be passing niggas Gatorade and all that. Now, fuck the whole job. I'm out and I retire. You never know.
Well, let us know in the comments what you think about Lamar and Cam. But
welcome back. So Stefon Diggs was not present at the Patriots' voluntary OTAs after a video of him went viral on a boat with girls and his alleged new boo, Cardi B. In the video, he passed a pink substance to one of the girls. And of course, the video went viral, but it's not even just about the video. Basically, it got to his coach because the reporters asked him about the video, and the coach responded saying he is aware of the video. And he said, obviously, we want to make great decisions on and off the field. We're hoping that with our time here on the field today, that we don't have a script and we're on the call periods, that we're making great decisions. Mase, what was your reaction to the video? And then did you have a problem with it? What the coach said, any aspect of it?
Just looking at, I thought the video was several things, it just sheds the light on he's a guy that lived to the fullest. I think he's going to continue to live his life as he should, and it's just going to boil down.
What does that mean, Mace, when somebody lives to the fullest?
Live his life as he should.
No, I want to know what live to the fullest means.
Live to the fullest means Stefon Diggs is going to do whatever he wants to do.
So you don't live to the fullest?
Not like he does. I live my version of the fullest.
That's why I asked you. That's why I asked you the question.
Yeah, he lives his life to the fullest.
But there's different versions of to the fullest.
Everything he wants to do, his life to the fullest.
You ain't doing everything you want to do, though?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why I'm asking. What's live life to the fullest? If you living your life to the fullest, why he can't live his life?
Well, mine don't have a pink substance. And I ain't on the boat with, you know.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to figure out what the definition to live to the fullest was.
Yeah, and I ain't trying to call the girls extra, but you get what I'm saying. He's living it to the fullest. He's a bachelor. You know, he hasn't tied the knot. He's still searching. He's still enjoying himself.
I just wanted to get the definition. That's it.
Yeah, and I think I forgot the name of the pink. People are saying it's pink cocaine and all that, but I didn't see pink cocaine. I just saw a Kool-Aid pack, but I don't know if it was a Kool-Aid pack. I didn't get to zoom in on it, so I can't really say. What do you think it was? Did you see them sniff anything?
I don't even know. They were holding the bag. Do I think it was Kool-Aid? Absolutely not.
Who knows? It could have been. You remember those days? The old people, they used to call it snuff. It'd be in a pack like that.
Yeah.
People rub it on their gums.
That's what Tootsie is.
Oh, you rub it on your gums?
That's what people do.
What's Tootsie?
What's Tootsie?
That's the pink cocaine.
Oh, it's called Tootsie. You know, huh?
I've seen that.
Well, I never seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. But thanks for sharing.
Yeah, I like
That's
to
what
be
that
educated.
is. No, I'm telling y'all, like that's what I don't know if that's what he had, but it looks like that.
But I think the coach was just covering for him. The coach was saying what he should say, but I don't think they were really excited about that information, because when a team is not winning the way they should, then the worst thing in the world is to have players that ends up being a distraction to the team, and I'm hoping he doesn't become that. But, you know, he's going to continue to live his life to the fullest.
Was it mandatory minicamp?
Voluntary.
And what they're talking about. That's what I'm trying to say. Niggas is always trying to make a story about something. Not you, Seth, because I've seen it all over the place as well.
Yeah.
If it's not mandatory and it's voluntary, and he's been in the league for years, he knows what he needs to do to be ready for the season. Why are we talking about this? Now, we going to talk about the pink substance. I didn't see the pink substance. I was just looking at the surroundings and everything else. I didn't know if it was pink substance. I didn't see anything, to be totally honest with you. I wasn't paying to that. So I was more thinking about, I wonder if Cardi B's going to be mad at this. That's what I was looking at, because he's telling the bitches to call him daddy and all type of shit. But they may be cool, have that type of relationship where it ain't no big thing. If it ain't mandatory, oh well. As far as the pink substance is concerned, we can't prove what it is. It could be cotton candy for you. We don't know.
Yeah.
Can't zoom in. Only person that knows is Stat. Tootsie. I've never heard of Tootsie till today. I'm late to the party. I'm sorry. First of all, I never took any cocaine. I never sold the pink one. So I wouldn't even know where to get the pink one from. I'm out the loop with that. I should know everything pink, right? I should be in the loop.
Yeah, that sounded kind of weird. You didn't know.
Yeah, I retired by the time pink cocaine came out. I ain't got time for no murder case murder. This spiking shit with fentanyl, putting dye on the cocaine. Listen, man, I did Pedico and it was fresh. It was pure. Wasn't nothing else added to it, man. They had a good time. But the more of the story is, whatever the coach said, doesn't matter. As long as Stefon Diggs, you ain't see him taking no drugs, it doesn't matter. And it wasn't mandatory camp, it was voluntary. So I'm not going to make a big deal out of this.
Yeah. A couple things. Let me make it clear. I don't do any drugs. I don't even smoke weed. I just know what it is. Let me preface that first. Second of all, to Cam's point, yes, I just posed the question because it is a viral video and a lot of people are talking about it. But I do want to give my 2 cents, because people be like, man, you trying to be like, it's literally viral. Everybody's talking about it, so I bring it up here so they can have their opinions too. And honestly, I completely agree. I don't understand why people are making it such a big idea. I think people have too much lenses into things that have nothing to do with them, because somebody who's not outside, not out, they're probably looking like, oh my gosh, he's such a bad influence, da 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 da. If he want to go do that on the boat that he rented, he can go do that on the boat that he rented. I know people were saying, should Cardi B be upset about it? If that girl want to go live her best life and go be on a boat with the girls who are shaking, let her go do that, because she's allowed to go do that. And if he want to go party, he can go do that too.
Cardi was married to Offset.
No.
Are they officially divorced?
That I don't know.
Yeah, so then she can't be upset if she's still going through a divorce.
I just feel like, what is she? People were basically saying she would be mad about the girls all over him, but it's like, if they know what it is and she just want to have a good time, he want to go have a good time, they can go have a good time together. That's what I think. And as far as the drugs, I don't support doing drugs. Y'all can do what you want to do, though. It looked like the girls was down. Some people are into that. If he pulled it out and that's what they want, y'all got it.
They looked like they was happy.
That's what I'm saying. They got it. Nobody is being forced to do nothing. Everybody is enjoying their time the way they want to do it. Again, the OTAs were voluntary. I personally don't see a problem with it because people were texting it to me like, this is such a bad look. And I'm like, I get that.
Think in that time, I really believe now that I'm hearing more context that in the time we're living in, it's not good for guys to give women any kind of drugs, no matter where they're at.
Well,
because that comes back to be an issue.
That's a whole nother piece.
Do any of your friends do drugs?
My close friends, no.
I knew it. I knew you would say no.
Yeah, your associates.
I know it.
She said a close friend. So what's close?
Exactly.
Like my best friends, no. People I've been around, people like doing
That's how you know
stuff.
what the pink cocaine is?
Sure.
Oh.
She knows what Tootsie is, but nobody does drugs around her.
No, actually though, like none of my friends do. Because for what? The only thing you will see us with is liquor.
Where you see
That
Tootsie
is
at?
all. People be pulling that out at the club. That's why I've seen it. I was like,
So how you knew what the name was?
because I asked. I was like, what is that?
Oh.
They said this. You don't want this. I said, I don't.
Was it your close friends?
Mm-mm. It was not. What is the phase? If it was my close friend, I would just tell y'all that.
They were in your section?
Part of it.
Okay.
It was it. There's different parts, but people be doing that. I don't support it. That's how, rest in peace, Louis, because that's how the guy from One Direction died.
We ain't
Y'all
judging.
figure
You
what you
ain't
wanna
on
do.
trial.
No, I know. I'm just saying. No, because actually, though, don't do drugs. Like, I just don't do that. Like, people be, I don't like that.
Yeah, this is a bad time for guys to be offering girls drugs. No, even if they want them.
Even if they, words from Mase.
Yeah.
That's that. Okay. But yeah, I just don't think, I don't see a problem with that. That's what they want to do. So that's my opinion on that. Okay. So moving
And
to.
that's not that there's ever a good time, but
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, it's just a lot going on. Like, and to that point, as far as being responsible, it's like, you're ramping up for the season.
Yeah.
People are recording, probably don't, like, that's just being smart about certain things.
And you don't know what a person's reaction to it is
Right.
going to be. Like, say it's just something recreational they were doing. For them, they may feel like it's okay, and he just
Right.
gives it to the girl. She have a different reaction. It's
Right.
going to be on him.
Right.
So, right now, it's kind of really crazy for
Yeah.
athletes and all of us as celebrity.
Yeah. No, that's a true point too, because you just never know how people are going to react.
Mm-hmm.
And then per video, you don't know what they are going to say prior to, after, under them, all those things. It's just a tricky situation.
Yeah, today they love them. Tomorrow they may not feel the same.
Amen. Say, man, you heard it here, because that's exactly how I don't know. But those are our 2 cents. Y'all can let us know what y'all thought about the video in the comments.
I think, and Killer answered this a couple weeks ago. If he sends LeBron home, KD home, and now Steph, then he becomes the new official king of the NBA, because he's actually the person that sent everybody home that really was on that level from the generation past. To me, that's how I look at it. If he could send LeBron home, he definitely can send Ja and them home and everybody else. So I think this is a real like Thanos moment where you just add another stone to the glove. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, listen. What I'll say is this: that Anthony Edwards, I like that. I like his not give a fuck attitude, to be honest with you. And you sent KD home last year, you sent LeBron home. If you send Steph home, it'll be great for his personal achievements. You ain't win no chip, nigga. You ain't get to a chip yet. So you're doing what you're supposed to be doing against a 40-year-old, against a 37-year-old, against a 36-year-old. It's going to be 37-year-old. These guys are still great. They're still phenomenal players, but as a strong young 23-year-old, you're the first pick, and A lot of people, we got caught up on John Morant and forget Anthony Edwards was also a number 1 pick. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. So I'm not saying that you're not overachieving, but as a number 1 pick, this is what you're supposed to be doing. But if you beat Steph and beat LeBron, it's Shea or the Joker waiting. And then after that, it's going to be whoever wins in the Eastern Conference. So you could beat all these people that's older that you're supposed to be beating, but you're not going to, if you don't win the championship, you did what you're supposed to do. Do I think he's a phenomenal player? Absolutely. Do I think he's one of the best talents? Yes, absolutely. Do I think he's the best 23-year-old on the planet? Yes. But you have to win it all. You can't get credit for beating an Asian nigga. You're beating niggas who already done it. You get what I'm saying? We got to sit here and give a lot of credit because of nutrition, because of niggas taking care of their body, because of niggas eating better. A lot of niggas was washed at these niggas' age, especially LeBron's age. We don't have a lot of 40-year-old superstars. You don't have a lot of 37-year-old superstars talking about Steph Curry. You don't have a lot of 36, 37-year-old superstars talking about Kevin Durant. We bring up people's ages all the time when they was doing, the people we grew up looking at, when they was 33, 34 was a dub. We look at Dwayne Wade as one of the best players to some people out there. He retired at 36, and it wasn't a good ending. Like, he didn't end his flash. You know what I'm saying? He didn't end his flash. So with that being said, I think that I will give Anthony Edwards credit for sending him home, but I'm not giving him all that the best player in the world if you don't win. You got to win.
Yeah, Stat, what do you think about the 37-year-old superstar?
37-year-old
I'm recording, bro. I got to call you back, man. This nigga Rich Paul, man. Yo, let me ask you a question. We filming right now. What if Ant-Man beats Steph Curry, man? What do you think about his legacy?
I was just making sure y'all was on the air.
Yo, listen, man. You don't know? You don't want to say nothing?
I respect the craft. Y'all working. I was just.
If Ant-Man sends Steph Curry home, what do you think of his legacy so far?
Ant-Man is dangerous.
All right.
He's what you call a killer ant.
Oh, a killer ant. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. All right.
I'll call you when I'm done, bro. All right.
A killer ant.
Killer ant. That's a new one.
Yeah.
That's good, though. Those are true. And then how I feel about it, I don't think we can make a statement until the end. I think we kind of have to see how the career plays out. Kind of like when you're saying, when you jump the gun too quick, you don't want to be quick on the new hotness, but he's definitely proven himself and continues to do that. Yep. So I'm just excited to see what happens for him in the future, because he's one of the few people in this space and in this place to begin with. So shout out Ant-Man for sure.
Right, and to add on what you say, Stat, a lot of niggas don't want it.
Yeah.
You can see niggas who got potential, but they don't want it. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, I can't do that with LeBron. It's LeBron. Or I can't get physical with KD because I looked up to him. And the thing about it with Ant-Man, you can see him talking shit to these people on the court, but when the game's over, he gives them so much respect. He'll sit there after sweeping the Phoenix Suns and say, my whole life I looked up to Kevin Durant. He's my favorite player. That's my favorite player. So I'm going to talk a little shit to him, but I got so much respect for him. But you don't see that on the court. Same thing with LeBron James. He'll sit there. You see the nigga pushing LeBron James. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck is that man doing? He wrestling niggas? But after the game is over, he'll sit there and say, over the summer at the Olympics, I learned so much from LeBron, and LeBron is stronger than me. He said that when he was pushing LeBron this past series, he said, LeBron's way stronger than me, so I got to just try and get a physical edge any way that I can. I like a nigga who, when it's on the court, I don't got no time for none of the nice shit that I'm going to say off the court about you. It's me and you, and it's my turn, nigga. You had yours.
Right. And then after the win, he did a victory lap around the city of LA. Like, I ain't seen that before, but that I think is cool. So I know people want to push based on the league. Again, at the end of the day, he's going to want it. But one thing we know for sure is that he wants to play the game and he wants to be the greatest. So whatever happens after that, we'll see. Okay, so what will Luka's future be with the Lakers? We will discuss after the break.